Hi guys, it is the end of the day, my kids are in bed, and my husband is working late. So I thought I would try to make my first Flosstube video. My name is Nicole, and I live in Washington State. In the middle of it, we live in a desert, so it does not rain where I'm from. In fact, yesterday and the day before it was 92 degrees. Today it chilled down to, I think 69 was the high. Anyway, so we live in Washington State, but it is not rainy. You know, Seattle where we live. We live in a desert. So that is where I'm from. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids. I've got a girl, boy, boy, girl. And the oldest 2 are in elementary school, and my third one, he goes to preschool, even though he's 3 years old. He is significantly delayed in speech and language, so he goes to a special education preschool 2 days a week, and he gets to ride the bus, and he just thinks it's so fun. And then my youngest will be 2 this summer, at the end of summer, so in August she'll be 2. So that's why I wanted to wait until they were in bed and my husband isn't home, so that I don't get embarrassed. But anyway, so my hobbies include cross stitch, obviously, that's why I'm on Flosstube. I also crochet and knit. So I will talk about that stuff at the end so that I don't bore you guys if you don't want to hear about that. So I will start with cross stitch, and I was going to show you guys some of my FFOs or my finishes, and then go through my whips and wants, which means things that I want to start, and then goodies, which would be like stash or haul. So, and I would do that for, I'm going to do that for cross stitch, and then I'm going to do it for crochet, and then I'm going to do it for knit, but I don't have anything for knit right now. So, and I don't know how often I'm going to do these videos. I don't know if I want to do it weekly or monthly or whenever I feel like it. So, let's go ahead and get started. So for cross stitch, I have a few finishes that I want to share with you guys. The first one is Om Sweet Om. Oh, sorry about the glare. I turned on like all the lights to try to get good. But anyway, this is Om Sweet Om, and I made this for my husband. It was supposed to be a birthday present. His birthday's in June, but I gave it to him early. And this is the first thing that I framed. So, and I think it's got some hoop marks still. Maybe you can't see it. I feel like there's a hoop mark here. So if any of you guys know how to wash your projects well, please let me know. It's something that I'm not that good at yet. And then my next one is Germany, and this is a Sue Hillis design. And again, like I framed this, and now there's this spot right there. I don't know if you can see it. And I just think that I want to like take it out and wash it again and then reframe it. But there's that. And to go with that one, these are a set that I made for my brother-in-law who is getting married in September, and his fiance is from Germany. She was born and raised there, and she moved to Washington 7 years ago. So these are the set that I made for them, and they will be their wedding gifts. So those are my FFOs. So yes, if you have any tips or tricks on how to wash items and like get hoop marks out, I think it's just, I mean, I washed them. I put them in tepid water with Dawn dish soap and just kind of let them soak and like agitate it a little bit. But yeah, didn't get as clean as I wanted them to. So, and then for my current whips, I have this one. This is Northwoods by Ink Circles. And this is going to be for my husband. And I actually started it 3 times. I don't have the first 2. But the first one I had started on the called for linen, which is 40 count. And I have only ever worked on Aida, like 14 count Aida or 28 count even weave. And so I started and I was doing 1/2 and I got half a stitch off somehow. And I just got so frustrated with it and I didn't want to deal with it. So I just said, I'm not going to do this anymore. So I went to Joann's and I got some 28 count even weave. But it was in the color Mushroom, and I'd never used that color before, and it looked a lot like the called for linen color. So I started it on that and decided I didn't like that for my home. I did not like the mushroom color. So that, I will finish that one, and it'll be a gift for my in-laws, my husband's parents, because obviously they hunt as well. So anyway, started it a 3rd time. This one I'm keeping. I'm happy with it. This is also on 28 count even weave. I don't know the color, maybe like antique white or something like that. But it's the even weave that's sold at Joann's that is not white and is not mushroom. So whatever color that is. But that's how far I got. This is the whole top half. And I like it. I can't wait to get that finished and frame it and hang it on our wall. I know exactly where I want to put it in our house. So that's that. And I got the first page done on that one, or the first half. And then I switched to this one, which I've actually also started more than once, and this is called Rose Bouquet by Design Works. And I've started this twice because I'm trying to do a color conversion on it. The first one I do not have with me because that's the one that I didn't like and I have no use for it. But the colors were not working out how I wanted them to, and I was doing that on the same color fabric that I ended up doing the Northwoods on, and I didn't like it. It was too similar to one of the colors in the pattern, and so I decided to go with a white. And so this is my second start on that one. So I'm converting them to be orange or peach roses because that is what I had at my wedding. And this flower, I really like how that one turned out color-wise. This one right here, I was not sure about those colors and how they were turning out. And so I was getting a little nervous because I didn't want to have to, you know, frog another project. So I did the back stitch. That's that darker rusty color. And I think I'm going to be okay with it. So that's what I have so far. And I like that. That's also on a 28 count even weave from Joann's. So I don't know if I already mentioned, because of the small town that I live in, I don't have an L&S. I pretty much have Joann Fabrics is 25 minutes away from me. And I have a Hobby Lobby that is an hour away from me. So, and we do have a Walmart in our town, but it's a very small Walmart, and it has a little bit of yarn, and it's got some DMC, but it does not have a lot. And it's got some kits, and even the kits aren't very good. So, anyway, I have two more whips. Okay, so I also have America the Beautiful by Sue Hillis. And I'm not going to pull this one out and show you because it's just, I thought I would try to do Mania. So I just started in the middle at one of these lines. So I've got a few brown lines, and that's all I've got done. And this is on a 20 ant count. Okay, maybe I'll just show you guys. This is on a 28 count white Lugana. Yeah, we'll just show you guys. So that's how far I've got done. You can see this is Oklahoma, there's Texas. And that's what I've got. So. And I'm doing this for myself, and I also want to do the Washington State map by Sue Hillis one more time for myself, because I think, I don't know, it's just my style. I like it. And I've already got a few like Washington State decor items in my house. So, okay. This is my last whip. This whip has made me mad. And so I put it away, I don't know, like two weeks ago, maybe even longer. I don't know. But this is, what is it? Market tomatoes, and this is just a kit from Hobby Lobby. I got this for Christmas from my husband, and I'm almost done with it. I'm pretty much done. You're probably looking at it and being like, oh, just finish that chicken wire and you'll be done, Nicole. No. See how this has a little tick at the top on this side? This one doesn't. I am off by one stitch. This little brown part is supposed to go down one more stitch, which means all of this chicken wire is one stitch too high. So I need to rip out all of that chicken wire, put in some stitches down here, and then put the chicken wire back in. And then I've got, like you can see, I have a few brown spots to fill in. So I haven't wanted to rip it out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do it all over again. But yeah, maybe it's not off. I don't know. I'll have to look at that again. I'm pretty sure it was off, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Okay, I'll look at that later. I won't bore you guys with that. Anyway, so either way, I'll have to either look at that or rip it out. So, I guess we're going to go on to wants. So what I want to work on. Well, once I finally finish that tomato one, I also got this one for Christmas from my husband. It is its companion, and it's called Market Carrots. So it's pretty much the same thing, except with carrots. And this is all kitted up and ready to go. And these are both 7x7. They're just on the black Ada that came in the kit. And I like those. And then to go with that, there's this. It's called Farmer's Market. And this one is 11x14. And I think all three of those would just look so neat in my kitchen. And this one, like I said, I've already finished this one because you saw it earlier. But I want to make one for myself. So I've got that. I've got my 28 count even weave in white. And that's that. And I've got one more. This is my last want. It is Inspirational ABC. This was a kit, and I had started this one. In fact, I did this entire part right here. So I did all of that one. And then I realized I had not centered it. I did all that work and I didn't center it. So it ended up being like way down here on the fabric, I think. And there was no way that I could fit it. And so I was just using the Aida that had come in the kit. Well, I decided that I didn't want to use that Aida anyway. So I threw it away. I didn't even pick that stuff out. I just threw the whole piece of Aida away because I truly enjoy working on 28 count even weave over 14 count Aida. I think it looks nicer. Anyway, so yeah, so I haven't worked on it since. I haven't started it, but I do want to start it. So I've got my even weave, my old standby even weave. So those are the ones that I want to work on. Goodies and stash. I don't think I have any. Not for cross stitch. So I do have another thing that's kind of cross stitch related. So my mother, she's older. Today is actually her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom! She turned 60 today. So anyway, my mom is, you know, she's older, 60. I mean, I guess she's not super old, don't get me wrong. But she has mobility issues, so she doesn't get around very well. And she just gets kind of bored. So she had purchased a few of these kind of kits. These are plastic canvas kits. This was one of them. And she had bought at least one other one, maybe two, I don't remember. So, anyway, she decided it wasn't for her. She didn't want to do it. And so I thought I would give it a try. So my plan is to finish these up and then give them to her when they are complete so that she can enjoy them, because it's kind of not my style. But I know that she would enjoy them. Okay, so on to crochet. I have two finishes. My first one is this. It is a big blanket, and it's got like a zigzag pattern, and I can't show you all of it. This is a free pattern from redheart.com. That's where I get a lot of my crochet patterns, actually. And yeah, it's complete, it's finished, but I haven't woven in my ends yet. There's still ends that need woven in. So, but I call it a finish. It's good enough for me. And that was out of Red Heart with Love yarn, which is it's like a super soft acrylic yarn. And then today, actually earlier today, I finished this guy. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at the bunny. Is that not like so adorable? And he's got like little knot hands. And this one, the ends are woven in on this one, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so this is finished, and I'm not sure if I want to give it to my youngest daughter or if I want to give it to my friend who is pregnant with her third son. So, I haven't decided yet. He's just so darn cute, though. And the knot arms. Is that not adorable? I love it. Okay, and that was made out of cotton yarn, Peaches and Cream. And this I just got at my Walmart. It's on clearance. I think they're discontinuing it. So I got it for super cheap. And my whips. So my whips for crochet, I have two that I'm going to show you. I guess I'll just get into it. This is another throw type blanket. And it's pretty simple. This is also a red heart free pattern. And it's made of a thicker yarn. It's more chunky. It's like a number 5, where these are made out of a number 4. See right there? So it's a thicker yarn. And this is, it's the Joanne brand Big Twist or something like that. In their number 5 chunky, I think it's called. I don't remember. But that's that. And my last one is a temperature blanket. So, a temperature blanket is for each day of the year. You figure out the temperature. I think I'm doing, it looks like high temps for the year 2007, which is the year that my husband and I got married. And I'm doing it from the town that we met and got married in. And so there's all my temperatures. And the highlighted parts are what I've already finished. I've been working on this one for a while. Can you tell the paper's a little worn? So it looks like I've got 1 day left of August. So I believe this is January 1st. I could be wrong. It's either that corner or this corner. But anyway, so like this is a cold day, and then that's warmer, and then cold, and this is colder. And the coldest I got was this purple right here. And it just goes back and forth like a snake. And you can see it gets warmer and warmer. See some red. There's a bunch of red right there. So, as I said, I'm pretty much all the way through August. And then what I did, I can't find it, but what I did is, oh, the light's kind of funny. Anyway, what I did was I crocheted a little heart motif just out of regular red yarn, not like that dark red that's on there. And I am going to sew that onto the date, like, because each square represents a day. That's how I'm doing mine. So the day of our anniversary is going to get the red heart sewn onto it, and I thought that would be really cute. So, because our 10th anniversary is at the end of August, so hopefully I can finish this by then. I guess we'll find out. But anyway, and then once crochet, excuse me, I want to make a blanket for my friend. The coloring is really weird. I'm so sorry, you guys. It got really weird. Maybe it's because it's getting darker outside. I'm not sure. So, I want to crochet my friend a blanket because, like I said, she's pregnant with her 3rd child, her 3rd boy, and I just like making babies blankets. So I asked her what color she wanted, and she said dark blue and gray. So I haven't picked out a pattern, but I bought the yarn. Well, some of it at least. I got 1 skein of this one, and of course it's red heart because it's my favorite. And I got 2 skeins of the blue, so it is the navy and the gray. Like I said, I don't really have a pattern picked out yet, but she's about halfway along, so I still have a little while, but I want to start this soon. And I think that's it. That's all I got for you today. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. Again, I don't know how often I'm going to do these videos because I don't know if I'm going to have enough, you know, progress in 1 week that will make it interesting enough for you to watch every week. Yeah, I don't know when's going to be a good time because usually my husband is home right now. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to record videos, especially with the summer coming up and the kids being out of school. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I guess I'll be back when I'm back. See you later. Bye.